Hi, I'm Professor Chill, and today we're going to play The Dream Theory Part 2. I had a couple of requests in the comments saying that you guys wanted to see this. I'm sorry about how late it was. I got bombarded by work, so that kind of sucks. I did move my camera. Actually, I got a whole new desk, so a lot of things have moved. And it's a really weird angle to be filming at because I look at this monitor all the time when I'm talking, but my camera's right here, so it's weird, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I tried to start this game, so it has launched before, but it caught me off guard. I thought there was going to be a start button or something, but there is a story like right at the beginning, so hopefully I didn't break that. We'll see. Launch. And here. Oh no! Computer, why you do this? Game capture The Dream Theory Part 2. Oh no, yeah, yeah, it did skip it. Crap. Well, unfortunately, there's not too much I can do about that. I think it's like an actual file inside the system. Gonna fix that. Right there. Gonna drive me nuts. So this game isn't exactly 1920 by 1080, so I'm sorry if it looks weird. But that's all I got, man. Alright, so here we go. Sorry, I just want to make sure everything is actually going.
Daniel, I don't know if you've heard it yet. She took him. I mean, listen. Well, my son didn't come home, and the police don't know where he could be. And they are heading towards the forest and then into the school. I can't bear this. Listen, if he's dead, I don't know what I will do. That other kid, what was his name? Yeah, Peter Anderson. You know who went missing a month ago? He was found, and this is my only hope that the same thing will happen with my son. What if he won't be found, like that Anderson kid was? I'm scared, Daniel. I'm scared as hell.
That voice actor actually sounds like someone I know. It's interesting to hear about. I guess you're playing as the father? Guess I'll see. Instructions: use your mouse to look around. If you see someone, press space to equip your camera. When the camera is up, the monster becomes invisible. Wait a few seconds to convince yourself he's not real, and then press space again to put your camera down. If you put the camera down too fast, you might get jump scared. Crap. I was just playing CS:GO, so my volume is fairly loud. I did press enter. Oh, there we go. So it does look like you're actually in the school for this one, which is really cool. Oh, I am not prepared today to get jump scared though. Oh goodness.
I will not murder you. You will murder yourself.
It looks like it's 4 seconds I have to hold it down. Unless it's literally a couple seconds. In which case I'm going to count to 4 anyway. This guy actually does a really good job. I
You
really
aren't
like his
afraid of
games.
that, are you?
But yeah, sorry about the long time without streaming. I haven't, recording videos. I do streaming and recording videos, but yeah. I just haven't had enough time to be doing it. Like, I work as a system administrator from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And it
There is
takes me
no
like an
need to
hour
be
to get
afraid.
to and from
You will
work, so...
only die.
But I guess that's no excuse. Like, I mean, I could pre-record some, and then you guys would have a steady stream of videos. I don't know if what you guys would think about that. Like, let me know, because, like, if you want a lot of videos all the time, I can do that. Oh, jeez. Oh.
You will only suffer the same way as my brother did.
The controls are a lot smoother than last time I played this.
I need you to show them I don't forget.
Who's this person talking low? Sounds like she's on the intercom. Just cover your eyes, I guess? What? Oh. Dab for victory. I'm sorry. I should never do that ever again. If you've played the first part, this would be familiar to you. If you haven't, shame on you. Oh. Why you do that? You're supposed to be like, well, welcome to the party. Use the arrow keys. Oh yeah, right, it's arrow keys. If you see someone in front of you, stop and don't move for a few seconds and it will go away. If you move, bad things will happen. Oh hey, it's the same thing. Different spawn points though. Unless he entirely randomized it this time. Which would be creepy and catch me off guard a lot. I almost walked. Oh. I almost walked right on him. Actually, now that I think about it, I wasn't looking for objects. I was just trying not to walk on him. Did I confirm whether or not you can go in there? Yeah, no, you can't. It's kind of weird because sometimes he doesn't make the sound. Oh, there's one. God, I hate the violins. They always get really intense. It's intense. Every time I say that, I can only think of literal tense. Oh, there's one. I think it's more that I'm afraid of biting my tongue when I get scared. If anything. Pops up a lot less than before. Or not, hi! Jeez. That sound gets me. What? Am I, like, straight up supposed to leave this time? No. I should be either in the school or in that building. See, no sound. It's the sound that gets me. That's why Dead Space was a killer to play. Oh my god, I remember playing that. Oh. I may not seem spooked by this part, but that's because, like, I've played this part before. Yeah, the school. Because, as he mentioned, it was in their original game. E to examine collected objects. Okay, if I recall correctly, yeah, top left, right. Yeah, so it reads normally. Suicide in school. Today, 7:05 a.m. A boy was found locked inside a room of St. Alliston School. Alliston School. He was found hung by a rope. I don't actually know. I swear to God, it's hung by a rope. It is highly suspected that the student had committed suicide. Local police and other emergency services are investigating. The school was commanded to be closed for 5 straight days by the police. Sorry, I'm having a hard time reading.
Mr. Halsberg, I called you because I want to talk to you about the suicides that have occurred in my school. Yes, suicides. Another one did it, in the same way. I am now 100% convinced it's just not some usual let's kill ourselves scenario. It's definitely not suicide.
Ooh,
that's what I believe. Just think about it. It cannot just be a simple coincidence. This is murder. And whoever did it, well, I think he or she has a reason for it. And I have a theory, but it needs more proof to become a fact.
Texted too.
And now that a female figure was recorded by the cameras 2 times, I am convinced. But how will I convince the police? Listen. Well, okay. I think I can trust you, so I'll tell you. Remember the boy who was bullied and committed suicide all those years ago? Jonathan Collins was his name, as I remember. He had a sister who always protected him. She is no longer our student anymore. But before she left, she told me in private, "Don't worry, I will come back, Mr. Grimshaw, more than once." Do you think the same as me?
Mr. Grimshaw. Another suicide attempt had happened in St. Alliston School. Today at 6:55, another student was found dead. He committed suicide the exact same way as the other student. Local police are investigating again and they said it is highly possible that the school has to be closed after this. There is currently a negotiation in progress between the police and the headmaster, Dallas Grimshaw.
This message shall be transported to all teachers of St. Alliston School. Tonight a negotiation took place in the school between us and the police. It was made clear to us there is no way now. Our school has to be closed. There's no other choice. We thank you for your work and determination along the way. We shall say goodbye to you now. We will close our doors for the final time, and forever. Tomorrow will be the last day of school. We wish you all a happy day, and a happy life. All teachers will be paid at the end of the month. This is Grimshaw. Out.
That was creepy. Awaken Part 2. Oh god. Oh, this one's really great. I can actually see pretty much the whole level on my monitor.
I won't kill you. You will only suffer.
I guess it's a girl in the suit? Oh, hi. Jesus. Oh, jeez. Literally right in my face. Ah.
Don't be afraid.
Literally in my face. kind of want to see this game remade on the Unreal Engine. It'd be cool. If done right.
Do not
I hate
ever
it when he
worry.
pops up
No
right
harm
there,
will
or
be
she,
seen
I
this
suppose.
night.
It's a new spot. I thought I got that. I was so confident I got that. I was just like, nah, this isn't a problem. It's all good. It's all good. Fucking. The worst part is I can't afford another headset, so I can't throw it off. It scares the crap out of me. It's so loud. Oh, there was like 4 seconds left, too. Oh, here we go again. Oh, man, that gets me every time. It's just getting a little bit too cocky. Hi.
I won't kill you. You will only suffer. Don't be afraid.
I am. This freaking jump scare scares the crap out of me.
Are you afraid?
Yeah.
I won't hurt you. I will just make sure you will never forget this night.
That just sounds really painful. Like, I'm pretty confident that you put something in the way so you can't just hold your camera up. But, be an interesting
Do
to
not
test.
ever worry. No
You know,
harm
for
will be
people
seen
that
this
have
night.
bigger balls than me. Because I sure as heck don't have them. Oh, he was right there. Henry, please don't do this. Please, let me out of here. Shut up, Jonathan. You'll stay here. Hear me? Nobody likes you, Jonathan. Just kill yourself. Heck, I don't have friends. I'm still here. Persistent as fuck. Anyone that says kill yourself, I make them regret saying that. I'd just be a persistent little fuck and sit there for, like, the whole time. I make friends with people that say that to me, because they annoy me. Great way to make friends, trust me. 10 out of 10. Would never recommend again. Oh, weird. I should go left. I wasn't even looking at my screen when I started to move up. I kind of looked away for a second. That was close. That was actually really close. Anything on this corner? Jesus. It got me the first time and now it's getting me every single time. Except for that time. I figured that would happen just from playing the last game. Sometimes he glitches out and pops up twice in the same spot. She. It. I'm just gonna call it it from now on. Tragedy in school. A tragic event struck a local school named St. Alliston School. A student named Jonathan Collins was found dead at 7 a.m. in one of the rooms of the school. He committed suicide by hanging himself. Later, the student confessed that he locked the boy into the room, but he added, "I was just joking. I never meant to hurt him, I promise." God, I hate people like that. His name is Henry Clayton. Police didn't do anything with Clayton, as he is only a student. It's not confirmed yet if the school will have to close. Escape to continue, that's weird. I really do hate people like that. I've been bullied for a fair amount of my life. I wouldn't say the whole part of my life, but a fair amount. You will die. No thank you, senpai. Oh, I wasn't. Hey, there we go. I'm only doing it to 3 seconds right now, because I have a feeling with him popping up quicker and quicker, I need to lower my camera faster. Trying to catch me off guard there.
Daniel,
Sir again.
I am recording this message for you. Please show this to the world when I'm gone. He's dead. She took him. My son is dead, and now I have a plan. A plan I will not regret, and I will do something that everyone will remember. Something historical.
Yesterday, St. Alliston's School was burned to the ground. The cause of the fire is unknown yet, but 2 people were in the building during the fire. Henry Clayton, who was the headmaster, and Jessamine Collins. The fire started at 8 p.m. and ended at 10:20 p.m. Police are still investigating. Ooh, damn. Oh, that's the end? In 2001, a boy named Jonathan Collins was bullied by 3 other students, Martin Galloway, David Carter, Henry Clayton. The only person who protected the boy from the bullies was his sister. But one day, Clayton closed the boy in one of the rooms of the school and said, "No one likes you, Jonathan. Kill yourself." And so did the boy. This was the first accident that happened in St. Allison's School. The boy's sister changed school, and although she never knew the exact reason of her brother's suicide, she didn't tell anything. She wanted to take her revenge. In 2002, the sister Jessamine Collins kidnapped Martin Galloway, one of the bullies, and dragged him into the same room where Clayton closed her brother. She closed Martin into the room. There were only 2 things in the room: a rope hanging from above and a stool. Martin knew what this meant: either suicide or dying slowly in the room, because Jessamine won't let him out. Martin Galloway committed suicide. Seriously? I would have just waited, personally. Or, well, it depends on the kind of room. Like, I mean, all of my schools, they had windows everywhere, so you could never really get locked in. Police were investigating hardly, but hard. I think he means police were investigating very hard, but nothing was found. Only some footage of Jessamine entering and leaving the school. At this time, Henry Clayton made up the story of a shadowy figure who takes away children in the darkness. The suicides were covered this way. In 2003, David Carter died the same way as Martin Galloway. The children were sure that this is the Shadow Man, but adults and police knew that it was another suicide. The headmaster, Dallas Grimshaw, was forced to shut down the school. If the developer of this game does watch my video, because I don't know who does, but if you do, hardly just put in this context, it just means they weren't even trying. I believe you meant to use they were investigating very hard, or they were trying very hard to investigate this situation or something like that, but yeah. I'm not amazing at English, but just food for thought, I suppose. In 2015, Henry Clayton reopened St. Allison's School. He knew that Jessamine will come back for him, and he planned to murder her. The first time she enters the school, and he sees her. But again, only footages of the woman were found. No one has seen her in real life. Strange events started to happen, and Peter Anderson was kidnapped, but was later found in a forest. It is not proven if this was committed by Jessamine. Later, Jasmine kidnapped the son of Henry and killed the same way as the bullies. Henry fell in depression about his son's death and burned the school down. But the one thing he didn't know, as soon as he committed suicide by burning the school, Jasmine Collins was in the building, planning another murder. She and Clayton burned together. Wow, it's quite the interesting story, actually. Crap, I think my mouse was recording the whole time. Whoops. I hope not. Anyway, yeah, I think that was a really good game. I would like to see a 3D rendition of it, but I think the story is best told in the form that it is. My only critiquing is the English, but I mean, try to get me to speak Spanish or German. I can't, so I can't really critique it. If I could speak perfectly in other languages, I would to critique other people on their English, but I can't at all. So he did a really good job on that, and honestly, if he makes a part 3, I'd love to play it. It could use a bit of lengthening, but it does make sense with the content that is there. Because it isn't that long of a game. But it fills the story that should be told with it. Wow, my hair is like floofed out the side. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will hopefully see you in the next episode. Goodbye.